What's going on, everybody? It's weird because I got two short buses, like and invited guests and stuff. That's so weird. I go to my guests, but it's like myself. I don't understand it. So, how's everybody doing? Let me put this in the chat. Anybody wants to come up and just chat or whatever, man, you're more than welcome to. Let me do this. What's going on, Sam's? You doing good? What's going on, Caps? Man, I just try to do my locals live, but I don't know what is up with my locals. I was going to do my calls over there and stuff, and I know you usually come over there. Ronnie, how you doing? Yes, every day is my birthday. I'm doing pretty good, man. Just hanging out for right now. Are you my father? Possibly. I mean, I'm not going to say yes or no. I hate, I don't want to pay no more child support, so maybe I won't say yes. So I'm gonna Sam's, if you want to come up, man, I posted a link, or whoever wants to come up, I'll put the link up and chat or whatever. Good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think I have an accent. Of course, I'm used to it. Yeah, I heard that, Brandon James, and the thing with him, man, I never really messed with him. Like I never chatted in his any of his stuff. I think I went to maybe one of his lives, but it was right when I started, and then I heard around say, "Oh, he's a chomo," so I'd cut off all contacts with him, man. I didn't want to, I don't like being around people that suspected that because what if you become friends with them? I mean, that's just my opinion, though. Is there is there a video about what, Sarah? About him being, I mean, on. I saw it on, I think, Hoax Wars or something. Oh, thank you. I love you all too, Bambi. How y'all doing? Oh, you're over on Facebook. I have also have people on my YouTube, so it's weird because where I'm on StreamYard, I got some people on my Rumble, some people on my Facebook, and some people on my YouTube. I just recently came across those panel channels and those motherfuckers. You know what? In ways I do agree. I think it is good to have like um it's good to have. Oh, here we go.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, not much, man. Just chatting. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Doing all right.
Doing
So
all right.
there's some talk about the ad stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about that stuff?
Well, it's been rumor for a while now, and now it's come to light.
Exactly. Uh, like I think I've been on when I first started, and I think right after I did the interview with Jeff, he wanted me to come over there, and I like just said, "Hey, this is my channel or whatever," and I never really messed with him much because I'd heard from other people, "Oh yeah, he's a chomo and Pretty Eddie and all that," and I just I quit doing it, having anything to do with him.
Yeah, I've been hearing the rumors for what, year, 2 years now, something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Somebody said, "Who's Ed?"
Ed's just one of the guys that's part of the drama community.
Mm. I was right here. I just recently came across those panel channels, and those motherfuckers are weirdos. What do you think about that comment, Sam's?
I would agree that some of them are, yeah.
Mm. No, some of them are pretty good people, you know.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
But it's a lot of drama in those channels.
Yeah.
And you start saying stuff, and people will twist what you say and stuff like that.
And that's one of the reasons why I kind of steer clear.
Definitely. Which is weird that I believe I've made the actual panel channel one time, maybe twice.
Yeah.
Just with my Tommy stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a little bit of what they've shown, and it's pretty disgusting. You know, they're reading off the paperwork and stuff like that, and it's to the extent where even I had to go find something positive to watch.
Wow. It is disgusting what he was doing 100%. And then I've heard stuff about his brother and all kinds of stuff, man. It's actually, you know, I was gonna say it's very important for people to know that even in this community that we have, there's still predators among us, or peds.
Well, yeah, you never know out of the, say like for instance, with Alex's live streams, right? You'll have 3,000 people in there, but not all 3,000 are talking.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got people lurking, or just are just there to watch. I don't know, but there's definitely you never know whose eyeballs are on the screen.
That is true, man. Bambi said they had their 204th catch. My God, that's a lot of catches from OPI. 200, yeah, OPI. That's a lot. Actually,
Nice.
That's a lot of catches.
What's up, APP?
This 1A Play Tooth says, "What do you think about Sam Clinton Network?" I don't know much about that. I personally never had a problem with him, and he's always been really friendly with me. So I can't say, I don't know the whole ordeal with that.
They like gatekeepers.
I don't understand what that means. Gatekeepers.
They're the ones that have the final say, basically. I wouldn't say that. They just panel up and talk about what they want to talk about. That's all it is.
Definitely. It was one of those on the Florida trip we did.
Yeah, he was.
Wow. I remember a few people had told me, like, I think possibly even APP might have, or Sabrina, she might have actually said that, watch out for him because he's a, he could be has charges or whatever. And I never really messed with Ed much. So he was caught before.
Well, he was in jail a while back, but I don't know what it was for.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought, and I also heard he was on drugs and stuff. So but I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to put non-truths out there, but there was some talk that there was meth involved and stuff.
That's actually crazy. I don't know. Today it seems like my network.
Yeah,
Man,
like what Sabrina just said.
was.
No, at the time I said he was suspicious of CP. I'm sure she meant suspected of CP.
Mm-hmm.
Because his house was raided and shit.
Wow. Sometimes people watch on a device you can't type on.
And like Sabrina just said, he was charged with the drugs.
Mm-hmm. That is actually wild, man. It's it you know, being in this community and seeing how people are, it don't surprise me, but still,
It
you know,
doesn't surprise me at all. It's the internet. Nobody knows each other like on a face to face basis, really. I mean, some do, but people come and go as they please, and again, it's the internet.
that is true. It is. I do not know what's up with my internet today, man. I'm having problems with it.
I don't know. I hear you just fine.
Oh no, with like my other phone and stuff.
Hmm.
I usually watch my comments on my other phone, so it's. I can't see if anybody's on my Rumble.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, in the comments, I just see Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, which it's crazy. So how you been doing, Sam?
Doing all right. Not too shabby.
What was it like going on your last catch with Alex?
Oh, I thought it was just fine. The crappy part was, mom and her moo.
Mm-hmm. She was.
Skill issue.
Oh, I didn't get to watch the whole catch, but what I saw of it, he was like really
Oh.
short.
Yeah, he was like 4 foot nothing. Like he could have been part of the Lollipop Guild and made his millions, but
Oh, that's crazy.
he's a little young for it. But anyways, yeah, he was. So he's 39 years old.
Later.
Later. Yeah, 39 years old. Like I didn't know while I was decoying him that he had as many issues like medically as he did. Like I knew he had something wrong with his heart or something like that because that's what he told me. But he catfished the hell out of me, like using some Hispanic kid's pictures that's like young model type thing. But he's one that I decoyed off of Chat Avenue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That Avenue. Do
Yeah.
you know of any other like any like different types of apps? I've never heard of that one. Is there other different types of apps that you all possibly use?
Oh yeah. There's all kinds of apps, but I won't say them publicly.
Oh, definitely. Mm.
I'm only saying Chat Avenue because Alex said it in the
Oh,
live. And of course, I yelled out the window that her son's a Chat Avenue cuck.
wow.
Dude, she was like, she was pissing us off. Like, every 5 minutes she would knock on the door and come out and fucking, I think you guys have said enough, blah, 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 and then the pred, he would say, mom, I've got this, go back inside, and she'd kind of give him that look like, are you sure, and then she'd end up going back inside, and then 5 minutes later come knocking on the door again. Like,
Do you think she was enabling him to be a predator, possibly?
oh yeah, 100%. She even said during the catch that she knows that he talks to children to quote mentor them.
Wow.
Like she knows he talks to kids, and that's very scary.
It is.
She's you could tell like there was nothing mentally wrong with him whatsoever. But to me, it felt more like he was one of those that does have medical issues, like he had a trach on his neck and everything else. But he's basically manipulated his way through life to make his mom and parent, whatever, his parents feel bad for him. So he gets what he wants and they feel bad for him. And, just one of those dumbasses in life that uses his disabilities for his advantage.
But he wasn't slow at all.
No, not at all. No. He was a normal talker. He wasn't slow at all.
So that's crazy how people get away with that. Like, just because somebody, it's kind of like what you were saying. It's people think, oh, you have a disability, think you like mentally not there, but he's probably a smart person.
Oh, he was all there. He had physical complications. That's it. He's super short. He has a trach. He's got bad lungs or whatever it is. But other than that, he's completely normal.
Wow, that's actually, it's wild, man. So
well, it's just like APP says, my pred mom ruined my catch, dude. It's the moms were basically the same. Helicopter, fucking whatever. But reading the chat logs that Sabrina posted, you could tell that he was pretty intellectual, right?
Yeah.
And her saying, "Oh well, I don't know what kind of mental state he's going to be in today." That right there is straight manipulation. He manipulated her, and I bet you that he has nothing wrong with him. Maybe he's a little bipolar or ADHD, but he's skated through life making people feel bad for him. I bet you.
You say it like that, the way you said that, man, that really makes 100% sense. How you said it.
Well, I seen kids like that when I was growing up. Like they, I don't know. I don't want to get into too much, but there was kids that I went to school with that were completely normal at school, hanging out with us, and then go home and act like a fucking retard. I'm being serious. Like, I've seen
Just
that
the way
shit
you
happen.
said that, man. But people do that.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Just the way you said it made me giggle a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like she says, mine was really slow, enough to talk so well and be so intelligent.
Dude, that's even like that Josh McGinnis.
Oh man.
You know who I'm talking about? Josh.
Oh, Joshua.
That's even like him, but to a different degree.
Yeah.
But that's. Let's see. How you doing, Sean? Yeah, I don't know why my notifications hasn't went out. I don't even know. I think Rumble's like either down or something. So I don't know. If a person can be admitted into a mental institution and get themselves diagnosed well enough, if they play the doctor, then they can get pushed into getting SSI easier than others.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. People play the system like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's.
I almost, my opinion is, I almost feel that his mom was involved a little bit more than she would probably admit.
Do you think? How do you think she was possibly enabling him?
APP's guy or mine?
Oh, yours, or I mean, how do you think families, like either the moms or
mine simply was enabling because, like, she had the attitude of my son couldn't have never done this type of deal. We got to talk to the attorney and things like that. Like, you just got that kind of vibe. Like, her son is great, holier than thou. So there's no shot that he would actually be, talking sexually to minors. But don't get her wrong. She knew that he was talking to children.
Definitely.
Why would a 39-year-old handicapped dude need to mentor children from his bed?
That's why I was just going to bring that up. I mean, especially children, man. So, oh my God, is that Nate? Nate?
I don't know.
Short bus. If nobody told you today, you matter. That's Nate. Oh, so how you, man? That's strange, Nate. How you doing, Nate? Who knows what financial incentives they're getting for the niece? What do you think about that?
Oh man, yeah, that's a rough topic. Like
Mm,
just hit the whole situation with his niece, right?
mm.
Um, they need to do something about that, especially if he's saying that he actually did that shit. Like, yeah, I hope CPS gets involved. I don't like CPS in a lot of circumstances, but something like that, who else do you report to other than the police? You
Exactly.
know, those kids should not be in that house whatsoever. And then him saying that she used to run a daycare and he was touching the kids at the daycare. Like, are you kidding? He shouldn't
That
be
is
around
actually
kids whatsoever. Even if it's him just boasting, like trying to lie to impress or whatever, it's still very disturbing.
so. How do we think? How many kids do you think he possibly molested while he was at the daycare?
Well, I can't speculate on that because I don't know. I mean, it could be countless.
Mm-hmm. See, that's where some type of investigation needs to like be brought up about that, man. You know, because he's admitted to it, his parents or whatever. If he's admit to it,
Yeah,
it's like they need to find out what kids was actually going to that daycare and see if there was any changes in them.
yeah, exactly. There, when a guy openly admits that to a kid, whether he's
Mm.
bragging or not, it needs to be investigated, right? Like that's not a stone that needs to be left unturned whatsoever.
No, we need, they need justice, man. We knew going into in that Alex would have issues with mom. We didn't want mom at the house, and he lied. He lied. He was alone. She advocated for the disability.
The disabled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
disabled.
so she's a disabled person's advocate or whatever.
So
No,
so
we Sabrina, you're telling the truth. I really don't want to know. I mean, I hope that everything comes out and he gets charged to the fullest of the law. You know, it's very disturbing and disgusting. Just the little bit of chats that you released are very very disturbing.
the ones she released on locals.
Well, in her yeah, the local ones, and then I saw her post it somewhere else too. I think it may have been on her YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah, I read the ones on locals, and they're disgusting.
Oh, very disgusting. Very
I, I
disgusting.
I don't know how bad he is compared to other ones. I mean, I'm sure you all do because they're all disgusting, but there's
I
always that
mean,
next level.
out of all the decoying that I've done, I haven't had a pred admit that he's done stuff to real kids before.
Mm,
So in the moment of decoying, I don't know that feeling, but I can only imagine that it's tough, you know.
I mean,
And big shout out to Sabrina
mm.
for handling it the way she did.
So it's actually wild because I mean like the daddy daughter one that Alex had got caught a while back, and they would admitted to touching a kid or a kid and stuff. I mean, and it's like you want to get to those people faster than you do with just the ones that's with CSAM. It's all protecting the children, but like it makes me wonder how high on the priority when you think there's a real child at stake.
Well, I mean, of course it makes it priority, but you can only get there so fast.
Exactly.
And
Especially when you're just playing.
especially doing catches. That's one of the purposes of doing a catch is to get them to spill their guts on camera, so that it makes it easier for the detectives to do their job.
Mm-hmm. Did I hear Nate as a reminder he matters? Shauna said I saw a portion of those messages from APP and they were heartbreaking. They really are.
Sabrina, you're 100% correct.
Well, I'm still up on the list. The Pred
Yeah, you're slow. You're slow.
Yeah. Well, duh. I am short bus.
Well, one of these days you'll have to upgrade to long bus.
I don't know about all that. I don't know. Short bus is my baby daddy, and my wife. ADHD is my baby's uncle's dad's mom's second cousin removed. Baby daddy. I don't know. I get sweet talk. It's like you have to play these predators at the wrong game in ways.
I mean, yeah, a lot of ways. Like she's saying, she sweet talks them and gets them to spill the beans, and that makes sense. If they go a certain direction and you follow with them that direction, they're gonna tell you more, right?
Exactly, and that's basically what that's what a lot of people want. Like us, we want that information, so possibly give it to a police officer or a detective to be able to save a kid, or even or finding something incriminating on them.
Oh yeah. When Sabrina and the ones that work with her, they're really good at what they're doing. They really are.
A lot of y'all, especially Sabrina's awesome at what she does. You're awesome at it, and there's other decoys that are awesome also. Man, I don't want to, but any decoy that goes out, in my opinion, just front sitting where I am. Anybody that's going out there and being a decoy and doing that, man, they're awesome. I mean, some are really top notch, and then some are just, can really dig that information out.
For sure.
Not to sound like a decoy. Well, most of the time, Sabrina, you end up sounding drunk, but you do good.
Opal, why did Nate block you?
He matters. Oh, they're talking about Nate. I will say Locals is different since Nate is not there. No, he might be gone. I think Opal scared him off. I agree. Sabrina is amazing at what she does.
100%. She's definitely one of the better decoys out there.
Definitely. How long? I see. I've asked her this before, but how long has she been decoying?
Oh, years.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you when she began, but I know that it's been a long fucking time.
Mm-hmm. She's one of the top decoys.
Oh, 100%.
Well, I actually want to take that back. She's probably, I don't know, man. That would be like my
honest opinion Alex has the best decoys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, I mean, just look at what the kind of guys that he's getting compared to everybody else. You know what I mean?
It's actually
A lot of the other teams are just mostly getting guys. I shouldn't say just getting guys, but mostly getting guys off a dating app.
So
and
no, go ahead.
Those aren't always the ones that are truly molesting kids or trading CSAM, or the really disturbing monsters that are out there aren't the ones that are just going to be trolling on dating sites. I mean, you get your few. Sabrina just said 2018.
Yeah, I just happened to. I mean, I just saw that. It would be good if, like, I would be afraid to be a decoy because there's always that. I feel like there's always that possibility of getting CSAM.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, you chance that with every guy you talk to.
That is true. But like some apps like Telegram and Signal and stuff like that, I don't know if that chance rises.
I would imagine, because those are the apps that they're on.
Mm-hmm. That's wild. Well, Sams, I'm gonna have to hop off here. I gotta talk to somebody. I was supposed to possibly do an interview, but so I just gotta reach out to him and see if he still wants to do it.
All right, buddy.
All right. I appreciate you, Sams, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you too.
I was gonna say, actually, when we start the interview or chat or whatever, you're more than welcome to come up. I'll drop the link for you because I believe you know.
I don't want to interrupt what you got going on.
No, man, no, it's not interrupting. It's more of it'd be almost like a part 2, but you're more than welcome to come in and join us. Is what I'm saying. You know the person.
Yeah, just text me.
Okay, I definitely will. What's going
on?
All right,
later, buddy.
All right, take it easy, Sam. Well, I got to make a phone call, everybody. So I'll come back here in about 30 minutes or so, whatever time's good with the other person, and we'll probably have an interview, a part 2 to one of the interviews I've done before. But I appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm always bad at endings, but everybody have a good evening. Bye.